Hey, how's it going, everybody? Eat all the birds. Hey, quick bug out trailer update. We're going to do a little bit of welding today. Got the bug out trailer going. The only thing I don't like about it is this tongue. You get this with a lot of truck bed trailers. They take the truck frame, notch it, bend it into whatever angle they come up with, and make a tongue out of the frame that would be under the cab of the truck. And they really botched this one. You know, it's strong and everything, but it's just garbage. I don't like this. So, got my hands on a little bit of steel. That's going to be the new tongue. I got kind of a tongue design that I stick with on my little trailers that I make. This is not my first one. I probably had a half dozen of these that I've done. I like to do well, I'll show you what it looks like after I get it together. Tows a lot better, goes up and down, you know, when you're off-road a lot better. And it makes it to where you can get into the back of the truck or the back of the Jeep a lot easier. I'll show you what that looks like. So let me cut some 45s into these. Cut one of them down to length, and I will be right back. Alright, we are getting there. There's the new tongue. This is all 1/4 inch stock. Got a 2x4 for the bumper, and then 2.5 by 2.5 receiver stock for the tongue. Turned out real nice. Took a couple hours. It's kind of tough cutting that 1/4 inch stuff with the portaband, but we got through it. Now we will cut the tongue off. Fit it all up, weld it on. I'll bring you back when I get there. See you in a minute. Alright, its tongue's been cut off. I must say that was strangely satisfying. So anyway, all that's left to do, make a contraption to hold that new tongue up there. That thing is heavy. Get that thing set up there nicely, lined up. Fire up the welder, stick it to it. And then I got a couple ideas for the front end for the spare tire, some jerry cans, and some ammo boxes. I'll throw that all in this video. You guys stay with me. We'll be right back. Alright, everybody. Tongue's all put together, mounted to the trailer. Turned out real nice. Real happy with it. Now this is going to wrap up, I guess this is part 2 of the bug out trailer build. Part 3 will be up in a couple of days. Hopefully I'll have it up before Christmas, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, now a couple of ideas came through. On part 1 I asked for some ideas. Got a couple of good ones. They're going to come up in part 3, I believe, but one that I got was leaving the tongue. I left a little bit of frame on the trailer. I'm leaving the tongue about 4 inches or 3 inches away from the front of the trailer. That way, when I mount the spare tire, it doesn't just hang from the front of this trailer. It actually sits on the tongue, so nice and supported. It won't shake around. I'm also going to mount 2 jerry cans to the front of this thing, and I'm going to make those out of the tongue that I cut off of the front of this trailer. I got to notch it out. I'm going to mount one on either side, and then I got a little lock that I'm working on that's going to go to the front of the trailer and have a kind of a hasp and a padlock type of thing on it. I'll show you that in part 3. So anyway, it turned out real good, real sweet. Pick it up one-handed. It's real stout and heavy duty, but I can still manage this trailer real easy, which is nice for shoving it around the garage or turning it around, you know, whatever I got to do. So there's the old tongue. I'll get to cutting that up. Still got to wire it. I'll show you guys that when I do it. I've also got to wire my pickup. We'll go over that. Also bring you in for the painting. So like I said, a couple 3 days, should have another vid up. Starting to get really motivated on this, starting to have a lot of fun. And that's about it. If you guys are following the progress on this, I really appreciate it. Love those comments. Don't hesitate to comment. Love to hear from you. Alright. You guys have a good Christmas. See you in the next one.